Hey there, it's Alex here. I hardly believe in it myself, but I have lived in China for last 9 years. I have a lot to share, and today I want to tell you what from my point of view is one of the most important things if you want to stay in China comfortably. If you have just moved or you are planning to move to China, this video is definitely for you. So yeah, let's get started. Number 1, WeChat. If you are just coming to China for a short trip, you may benefit more from the next app on this list, but if you come here to stay for some time, WeChat is a must. It is an extension of our phones here. It is what you need your phone for, basically. It's a primary way to communicate, the most popular way to pay, and it has enormous infrastructure embedded in itself called mini programs that basically allows you to use most of the local apps without actually installing them on your phone. It's pretty amazing. Nowadays, one can easily get away just using WeChat for everything they need. It's a very, very powerful tool. And did they say that this is the main way to communicate? I'm not joking. All other apps are mainly used to just ask for your WeChat ID. Number 2, if you are coming to China for a short time or you just want an alternative way to pay for services, Alipay is another powerful tool. Now, at the beginning of 2024, Alipay has a whole English interface. You can connect your foreign bank account cards to it, and it has an inbuilt translator for third-party pages. For example, if you use the Alipay interface to order food in a restaurant, you can get a complete translation of their menu. Also, if you like to buy stuff online, you'd better have an Alipay wallet. Why? Because of the next app. Number 3, Taobao is the biggest marketplace in China, and it only accepts payments from Alipay because they are developed by the same company called Alibaba. It might seem a bit overwhelming initially, but it's a very useful app with many cool features inside. The competition is intense, so you can find great deals on products that are in demand. Just try not to use English when you search for items. How? That's a good question. Number 4, translator. No matter how long you will stay, you should have at least one reliable translator, in case of emergency. I use 2 apps. One is called Pleco. It is handy if you are learning Chinese or you're trying to translate something specific. For more generic stuff and for sentences, I use a Chinese app called Wanwu Youci Cidian, which means Wanwu Translator or Wanwu Dictionary. The interface is in Chinese. You'll probably need some time to get used to it, but it does a great job translating big chunks of text, things like SMS, and it can translate images. By the way, WeChat can translate images too. You only need to switch the mode in the scanner tool. Just don't forget to delete all those hundreds of screenshots you will have on your phone. Number 5, the map. This one is a bit tricky for me because these days I only use Chinese maps, one called Baidu and another called Gaode. They are quite similar and they have no English interface. You are luckier if you are an iPhone user because Apple Maps works fine in China. Also, when I just moved here, I use an app called Maps.me. It's an offline map, pretty useful for traveling. But even if you don't understand Chinese, I think you might still get away with a Chinese map. It's pretty straightforward, to be honest, because you can just copy and paste the address or get a ping from someone on WeChat and open it on the map without even typing anything. Number 6, commute. China has a lot of car hailing apps. The one that I recommend has full English support and it is called Didi. For shared bikes and public transport, I personally use Alipay app. It has everything inside. Just make sure you pass the authentication process beforehand to be able to pay. Move to number 7. All the survival stuff I think is covered, but how about resting? Maybe order some food, huh? The most popular apps for takeaways are Meituan and another one called Ele.me. They are very similar. Some shops might use only one, but majority have both, and the deals might slightly change, but there is no considerable difference. There is also this cool supermarket opened by Alibaba. It's called Hema or Hippo. You have to use their app if you want to buy anything. No WeChat, no cards, no cash, only their app banned to Alipay. But if you have one shop around your place, they deliver really fast, and they have cooked food, they have a lot of good stuff. It's really handy, really useful. Number 8, You may want to listen to some music while you're waiting for the food, right? There are two leading giants regarding this, one called QQ Music and another one NetEase. I like the second one, but they are quite similar, and to have access to all the music they provide, you will likely need to pay for a subscription. Try it first and see if the music you need requires a subscription or not. Number 9. Eating out. Usually there are hundreds of small and big restaurants around where I am, plus cafes, tea houses, etc. But how to choose one? I suggest the app called Dianping or Dazhong Dianping. It's kind of like the TripAdvisor. People leave reviews about places they have been to, and you can see pictures of food, environment, and often even menu with prices to judge if the place is worth your attention. Quite useful. Number 10. Socializing. There are many ways to find new friends in China, and I know some apps that can help you do this faster. My favorite one is actually a language learning app called HelloTalk. It's free, it supports many languages, and you can meet many locals around you if you will start posting your stuff there. Another option is to try to use Redbook or Xiaohongshu. It's an Instagram-like app where you can sort posts by location to find people around you. I hope this survival list will improve your life in China. All the apps that I mentioned and their Chinese names will be in the description under this video. Also, if you feel like I missed something, or maybe you just want to share your tips and tricks about your life in China, please do so in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Panda Guide. Me and my expat friends are going to post more videos about life in China here. It was Alex Tchaikovsky, thank you for your attention, and till the next time.